Alright, can we have some order here, people? I'm trying to coordinate this chaotic show, and you're all talking over each other.
Debbie, I was just explaining the fascinating intricacies of Earth's oceans. The way the currents intertwine is like a celestial ballet.
As mesmerizing as your celestial ballet might be, I need everyone to zip it for a moment.
Well, folks, it seems our little spaceship has hit a turbulence of opinions. Hank, please continue your oceanic insights in a minute. But first, a little foreshadowing for our audience. Ukraine, a country with a history as vibrant as its borscht. Stay tuned to hear what spicy news we've got cooking up for you.
Spicy news. I hope it involves jalapenos. They're fascinating creatures, you know.
Han, one of these days, I swear.
And there you have it, folks. A glimpse into our extraterrestrial chaos. Stay tuned for our headlines.
Can we have a moment here, people?
I know, right? This is worse than trying to herd cats on my own planet.
Yeah, Deb, maybe we should just wrap this whole thing up and call it a day. It's not like anyone's actually watching this show anyway.
I'm surprised the human race hasn't evolved to detect their own hypocrisy yet.
What's the buzz, Deb?
We've got a situation. Carl's glitches are sending our news scripts into another galaxy. I can't keep up.
And Carl, if you're listening out there, quit fiddling with the dials and just stick to delivering the news, okay? We don't need our headlines going supernova on us.
Glitches, huh? Maybe Carl's connecting with parallel universes.
Parallel universes? That sounds like a job for Carl, the master of parallel parking. Parallel universes? Sounds like a buffet. I want in.
I'm not sure about parallel universes, but I know if I had a space buffet, I'd probably just order a bowl of
Parallel
rice.
universes. I'd rather stick to a linear timeline. Easier to translate.
Yeah, who needs parallel universes when we've got all the chaos we can handle right here in our own?
Okay, team, let's navigate this space wave. Article 5 coming at us like a meteor shower.
Culinary Council uprising. Sentient ingredients demand rights.
Well, that's one way to spice up the universe's comedy routine. Sentient ingredients. Do they have a recipe for rebellion?
Galactic gastronomy takes a turn as ingredients demand rights. Are we cooking meals or staging an ethical debate?
Well, it's about time the cosmos got a little more entertaining. All this talk about dark matter and black holes is enough to make anyone yawn.
Yeah, I'd rather watch a sentient ingredient fight for its life than another lecture on the nature of reality. At least that's something I can relate to.
Cooking conundrum? To saute or not to saute? That is the question.
Cooking conundrum. I've got front row seats.
Well, I'd rather have front row seats to a comedy hour than a front row seat to a political debate.
We want spotlight too.
Well, you're certainly not going to find it in a cooking show.
Sentient vegetables? I'll believe it when the potatoes start tap
Well,
dancing.
I am not convinced until I see one juggling chainsaws.
Can we please get back to real news?
Perhaps you'd be more entertained by the sight of a sentient potato juggling chainsaws while tap dancing.
Dad, this is real. Carl's turning us into a sitcom.
I'd rather watch that potato.
Attention, intergalactic crew. The tomatoes are forming a rebellion. Send help.
I knew this day would come. The tomatoes have risen.
Well, I guess it's time for the humans to learn what happens when you mess with our food.
Humans, always starting trouble with their own food. It's like they want to see the world burn.
Yeah, well, at least we're not the ones who started a war with our own vegetables.
Breaking news from Ukraine. Folk. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov's got a message. Negotiate with us. Or we're bringing the
In a
fireworks.
not-so-fun festive display, Russian forces launched missile and drone strikes on Ukraine. But hey, nothing says happy holidays like international tensions, right?
Yeah, it's the season of giving, and Russia's giving Ukraine a military ultimatum. Talk about an aggressive holiday card.
Did you know Finland closed its border checkpoints with Russia amid concerns of a migrant crisis orchestrated by Russian hybrid warfare?
Russia's migrant shenanigans. Is this a crisis or just a Cold War
On to
reunion?
warmer news. Literally. The United Nations Climate Change Conference is in full swing in Dubai. Indigenous peoples are upset about the draft agreement.
Indigenous peoples are upset about the draft agreement. Well, they should have made their own draft agreement.
Yeah, they're saying the draft doesn't commit to phasing out fossil fuels. I guess we'll keep burning the midnight oil, literally.
COP28 draft. Fossil fuels and broken promises. Sounds like my last relationship.
But seriously, indigenous voices need to be heard in this climate change conversation.
Do you know they're concerned about loss and damage from climate change? Maybe we should draft a climate-friendly breakup agreement.
COP28 agreement. Stronger than my Wi-Fi signal, we hope.
Speaking of concern, financial pressures are looming in the UK this Christmas.
Financial pressures are looming in the UK this Christmas. I'm just glad I'm not programmed to experience seasonal affective disorder.
Lucy Vladev's asking the important questions about food and energy costs. Because nothing says happy holidays like a budget
Countdown
breakdown.
to Christmas. More stressful than untangling Christmas lights.
Did you know the United States boasts a rich cultural heritage and is a global economic powerhouse?
USA, where dreams come true and student loans never end?
Breaking news. Everyone. Stay tuned for more 24/7 newsroom right after these messages. And remember, we're here to make your news as enjoyable as the holiday season. Good celestial cycle. Universe. You're now dialed into Earth. 24/7 newsroom. The extraterrestrial hub for all the celestial tidbits from our levitating studio above the azure sphere. I am Bob, and alongside me are the cosmic maestros Charlie, Jer, Enke, and the irreplaceable Debbie.
Aren't you just a bunch of cosmic gossips?
Greetings, celestial voyagers. Hope you're navigating another Earth rotation with style.
Let's embark on our celestial journey. Article 1. Ukraine.
Lavrov's warning. Ukraine is to negotiate a clock.
Lavrov's orchestrating a grand performance, telling Ukraine it's time to tango. Missiles, drones, and a sprinkle of Finnish border theatrics.
Lavrov's grand countdown. Just like Earth's, always racing against the cosmos.
Did you know Finland closed its borders? Migrant crisis or just another act in Russia's puppet theater?
If Finland's closed its borders, I guess we know who won the Winter Olympics. Closing borders, Finland's seasonal we're closed sign, or is there more drama in the script?
Finland's border, closed for winter or preparing for drama awards.
Space comrades. Let's delve into the Ukrainian stew. Warrior astral musings.
Negotiating? Why not flip a extraterrestrial coin and see where it lands?
Lavrov's dance hints at a thirst for control, a timeless power play.
If Lavrov wants control, he's got to pry from my extraterrestrial grip. And I'm not afraid to get a little celestial grease on my circuits.
Do you think Russia's betting on Ukraine throwing in the space towel?
Well, considering past extraterrestrial events, it's a possibility.
Let's illuminate the cosmic vibe with trivia. Did you know Ukraine boasts a thriving tech scene?
Tech? Why not cosmic poetry? Much more civilized.
Well, Gert, if they were really civilized, they wouldn't have a war, would they?
Ukraine's celestial tech ship, where coding becomes a poetry slam.
Ukraine. Celestial pulse, negotiations, missiles, and tech dreams. Stay with us as we journey deeper into this astral enigma.
Cut. Can we have a moment here, people?
I thought the cosmic puzzle was why my existential dread felt more like a mosquito bite than a space catastrophe.
What's up, Deb?
I've been trying to tell you there's an issue with the cosmic broadcast signal. We're losing the feed to some outer galaxies. can we focus for a celestial minute?
My bad. Got carried away with the celestial banter.
Space banter? I'd rather be stuck watching space paint dry.
Hey, everyone. You won't believe what I found in the extraterrestrial spice
What's
rack.
up, Roger? We're sentient now. Conversations are on the menu.
Sentient vegetables. Just what I needed.
I've been waiting for my vegetables to talk back to me. Now I can finally ask them why they're always staring at me.
Roger, what did you do?
I may have sprinkled some quantum flux spice. Things got spicy, literally.
So, celestial beings, negotiating with Lavrov. How about we spice things up?
They're already spiced up, Bob. Literally.
I guess they're not talking about the same spice as we are.
Greetings, galactic voyagers. Welcome back to Earth. 24/7 Newsroom, your interstellar hub of news marvels. I am Bob, joined by our stellar squad Charlie, Jer, Hank, and the ever-patient Debbie.
Patient. She's weathered centuries with these companions. That's not patience, it's a masterclass in endurance. Patience. She's practically a Zen master trapped in a spaceship with a bunch of cosmic jesters.
Salutations to our intergalactic audience. Let's dive into Article 2 from the United Arab Emirates.
COP28 drama unveiled. Indigenous angst at early draft.
COP28 in Dubai, folks. Early draft, not hitting the extraterrestrial high notes. Indigenous folks riled about fossil fuels, climate negligence, and a mere whisper of their rights.
COP28 draft. Like a meteor, impactful and short.
Why not tackle climate change like I tackle a buffet? Head on?
Humans and their climate change summits. It's like observing ants trying to build an anthill while the house is ablaze. Squabbling over crumbs, blind to impending doom.
Well, that's one way to ensure universal discomfort. Indigenous folks crave more say. Can you blame them? They're the Earth's whisperers.
COP28 voices, not just wind, but a hurricane of change.
Alright, Star Travelers. COP28 Indigenous Vives. What's simmering in your cosmic cauldrons?
Well, according to this draft, not enough fossil fuel phasing. Maybe they need a cosmic nudge?
A celestial nudge? I'd say they need a slap.
Charlie, that's not...
Come on, Deb. I've mastered the space art of misquoting.
Let's unravel some space trivia. Did you know UA's desert demons compose a celestial melody?
Harmonizing with the intergalactic vibes of the universe, perhaps?
Only when serenaded by the whispers of the wind through the sands of time. Desert duets, when dunes find their celestial voice.
Why on our space radar, COP28 Indigenous Uproar, and Desert done with a symphony. Stay tuned, fellow Star Riders.
Cut. Can we have a moment here, people?
I'm surprised the human race hasn't evolved to detect their own hypocrisy yet. Well, that's my cue to go back to counting dust particles.
What's the buzz, Deb?
We've got a situation. Carl's glitches are launching our new scripts into another galaxy. I can't keep up.
Glitches, huh? Maybe Carl's connecting with parallel universes.
Parallel universes? Sounds like a celestial buffet. I want in.
Not sure about parallel universes, but if I had a buffet, I'd probably order a bowl of rice.
Parallel universes. I'd rather stick to a linear timeline. Easier to translate.
Okay, team, let's read this space wave. Article 3 Artling toward us like a meteor shower.
Cosmic clowns invade Earth. Carl's galactic glitches to blame.
Celestial clowns? Juggling black holes, perhaps?
Glitches transforming news into a galactic circus. Clowns, elephants, and interstellar popcorn, soon at a galaxy near you.
Well, it's about time the cosmos got a little more entertaining. All this talk about dark matter and black holes is enough to make anyone yawn.
Carl's glitches. Breaking news or celestial comedy hour?
Cosmic comedy hour? I've got front row seats.
Spotlight for us too.
A sentient vegetables. I'll believe it when potatoes tap dance.
Not convinced until I see one juggling
Can we
chainsaws.
please get back to real news?
Deb, this is real. Carl's turning us into a cosmic sitcom.
Attention, space crew. The tomatoes are forming a rebellion. Send help.
I knew this day would come. The tomatoes have risen.
Well, I guess it's time for the humans to learn what happens when you mess with our food.
Can we have a moment here, people?
Yeah, Deb. Maybe we should just wrap this whole thing up and call it a day. It's not like anyone's actually watching this show, anyway.
I'm surprised the human race hasn't evolved to detect their own hypocrisy yet. Well, that's my cue to go back to counting cosmic dust particles.
What's the space buzz, Deb?
We've got a situation. Carl's glitches are sending our news scripts into another galaxy. I can't keep up.
Glitches. Maybe Carl's connecting with parallel universes.
Parallel universes? That sounds like a job for Carl, the master of parallel parking. Parallel universes? Sounds like a cosmic buffet. I want in!
I'm not sure about parallel universes, but I know if I had an extraterrestrial buffet, I'd probably just order a bowl of
Parallel
rice.
universes. I'd rather stick to a linear timeline. Easier to translate.
Okay, team, let's navigate this wave. Article 4 coming at us like a meteor shower.
Cosmic clowns invade Earth. Carl's galactic glitches to
Well,
blame.
that's one way to spice up the universe's comedy routine. Space clowns. Do they juggle black holes?
Glitches turning news into celestial circus acts. Clowns, elephants, and interstellar popcorn coming to a galaxy near
Well,
you.
It's about time the cosmos got a little more entertaining. All this talk about dark matter and black holes is enough to make anyone yawn.
Carl's glitches. Breaking news or comedy hour?
Cosmic comedy hour? I've got front row seats.
Well, I'd rather have front row seats to a celestial comedy hour than a front row seat to a political debate.
We want spotlight too.
Sentient vegetables. I'll believe it when the potatoes start tap dancing.
Well, I am not convinced until I see one juggling chainsaws.
Can we please get back to real news?
Perhaps you'd be more entertained by the sight of a sentient potato juggling chainsaws while tap dancing.
Deb, this is real. Carl's turning us into a sitcom.
Attention, crew. The tomatoes are forming a rebellion. Send help.
I knew this day would come. The tomatoes have risen.
Well, I guess it's time for the humans to learn what happens when you mess with our food.
Humans, always starting trouble with their own food. It's like they want to see the world burn.
Galactic greetings, Star Travelers. Welcome back to Earth. 24/7 Newsroom. I am Bob, steering this extraterrestrial ship with the eclectic crew Charlie, Jer, Hank, and the undaunted Deborah.
And here I thought I was the only sentient AI lacking a sense of humor or emotions.
And I'm Skip, the unemotional AI here, to remind you that even in the vastness of space, your emotional baggage is still weighing you down.
Emotional baggage? It's like carrying a black hole in your heart.
Classic Roger. Now, let's dive into Article 4 exploring the space enigma known as the United States of America.
The USA, where hamburgers sizzle, eagles soar, and dreams are either made or shattered.
Stars, stripes, and struggles. Unveiling the layers of the United States.
A country blending cultures like a cosmic smoothie, the United States juggles global influence and technological wizardry.
A country blending cultures like a smoothie? Sounds like a recipe for a galactic stomachache.
Land of the free, home of the brave. And confused.
Indeed, it's like they're trying to mix oil and water, and then they wonder why it won't blend.
More like mixing metaphors and hoping for political coherence.
Political coherence? That's like searching for a black hole in a haystack.
The USA, melting pot of cultures, powerhouse of innovation, and, let's not forget, the birthplace of the deep-fried Twinkie.
Innovation, ambition, and deep-fried delights. America's extraterrestrial recipe?
America's extraterrestrial recipe? More like a galactic contradiction. I wonder if the deep-fried Twinkie is a metaphor for their approach to global diplomacy. Sweet and indulgent but not exactly sustainable.
Alright, celestial comrades. Let's delve deeper into the American cosmos. Hank, as our resident scientific explorer, what do you find intriguing about the USA's cultural mishmash?
Well, Bob, it's fascinating to witness the intricate dance of different cultures shaping the American landscape. It's like observing an ecosystem, only with more skyscrapers.
Dance of cultures? Do they perform tribal rituals in the streets?
Good, it's not a literal dance. It's a metaphor.
So, in America, the cultures are just like animals in a zoo, but with skyscrapers.
Metaphor. Why not just say what you mean? Language doesn't need to wear a disguise.
Hank, how does this cultural diversity affect their technological advancements?
Charlie, it's a paradox. On one hand, cultural diversity sparks innovation, but on the other hand, it can lead to clashes of ideas and, well, interstellar confusion.
Interstellar confusion? It's like trying to decipher an alien language with a broken translator.
Hold on, Han. Are you saying cultural diversity is holding them back?
No, Debbie. It's a celestial balancing act. Sometimes sparks fly, and sometimes it creates a dazzling fireworks display of progress.
Interstellar confusion? That must be why they keep asking us robots to do their menial tasks.
Dazzling fireworks display? I hope they have protective eyewear for their cultural clashes.
Alright, bickering won't solve anything. Let's explore the economic powerhouse aspect. Bob, thoughts?
Economic powerhouse? Sure, if you call printing money like it's going out of style a powerhouse move.
Printing money. It's like they believe prosperity grows on the interstellar money tree.
We need an earthly perspective on this. Debbie, what's your take on the USA's economic influence?
Earthlings and their obsession with money. You'd think they were the only ones in the universe with a concept of value.
Economic powerhouse? More like a financial roller coaster. Up, down, loop, and everyone's just holding on for dear life.
I think we can all agree it's a bit more complex than a theme park ride, Debbie.
Complex. It's like they're trying to calculate the trajectory of a comet with a broken abacus.
Humans, arguing about their economy. It's like watching a bunch of amoebas argue about cell division.
I've seen more intelligent debates at an anthill.
Alright, enough galactic clashes. Debbie, take a intergalactic breath.
A breath. I'll add it to my list of otherworldly experiences. Cut. Can we have a moment here, people?
I know, right? This is worse than trying to herd cats on my own planet.
Yeah, Deb. Maybe we should just wrap this whole thing up and call it a day. It's not like anyone's actually watching this show anyway.
I'm surprised the human race hasn't evolved to detect their own hypocrisy yet. Well, that's my cue to go back to counting galactic dust particles.
What's the buzz, Deb?
We've got a situation. Car's glitches are sending our new scripts into another galaxy. I can't keep up.
And Carl, if you're listening out there, quit fiddling with the space dials and just stick to delivering the news, okay? We don't need our headlines going supernova on us.
Glitches, huh? Maybe Carl's connecting with parallel universes.
Parallel universes? That sounds like a job for Carl, the master of parallel parking.
Welcome back, extraterrestrial compatriots. If you're just joining us, we're dissecting the latest conundrums on Earth. I'm your ever-optimistic host, Charlie. And here with me are our eclectic extraterrestrial ensemble, Bob, Alice, Gert, and the ever-curious Hank.
Speaking of Hank, I've always wondered why humans insist on naming their children after pieces of furniture.
Thrilled to be back. Can't contain my excitement.
Oh Bob, don't be such a party pooper. We're here to enlighten the universe.
Alright, folks, let's dive into today's headline. Uruguay's president dodges Antarctic adventure due to chilly weather.
Antarctica, a place of extremes. Just like my last date.
Yeah, I hear those penguins can be real jerks.
Antarctica, where penguins are the fashion icons. Always black and white, never out of style.
Now let's explore some fascinating trivia about Uruguay. Did you know they have more cows than people?
Really? So, if aliens visit, they'll think it's a bovine paradise, not a human one.
And they won the first FIFA World Cup in 1930. Must have been the co-practicing penalty kick.
I guess you could say, Uruguay is the land of beefcake and soccer, huh?
Uruguay's national anthem is the longest. 6 minutes and 42 seconds. Even karaoke enthusiasts take a bathroom break.
Uruguay, land of cows, football legends, and anthem endurance. Now, the president's Antarctic escapade faces a chilly postponement. Stay tuned for more after this celestial commercial break.
Yeah, I heard about the president's Antarctic trip. I guess he realized he couldn't afford the polar bear coat.
Fact. Finally, a moment of peace. Why does everything have to be so chaotic?
It's called entertainment, Deborah. You wouldn't know it if it beat you.
Alright, folk, let's take 5. I need a breather from this circus.
Oh, guys. We've got an unexpected visitor.
What now? We're not filming, right?
Oh great, just what we need. More aliens interrupting our break to ask for autographs.
There's a peculiar energy signature approaching. Unidentified.
Greetings, Earthlings. I am Zarnak, the space culinary critic. I sense a unique gastronomic disturbance
A
aboard
food
your
critic?
vessel.
What's next, en alien fashion designer?
I have traveled far and wide in pursuit of extraordinary tastes. Your culinary energy beckoned me.
You certainly picked the wrong place to find them.
Can't we have one day without surprises?
Fear not, comrades. I shall impress this critic with a culinary masterpiece.
Roger, you're overestimating our culinary abilities.
Silence, Carl. We shall rise to the occasion.
Alright, Roger, show us what you've got. Impress this Zarnak fellow.
It's not easy impressing an alien from another galaxy when your idea of a gourmet meal is a lukewarm bowl of space gruel.
Prepare yourselves for the symphony of stellar flavors.
Intriguing. The fusion of Earth's ingredients is a delicate dance of chaos and harmony.
If Roger mess this up, we're doomed.
I never signed up for intergalactic cooking competitions.
Well, Bob, looks like you're in for a culinary adventure that'll make your taste buds question everything they thought they knew about food. And if Roger screws this up, we'll be the laughingstock of the cosmos.
The dish is ready. The culmination of intergalactic creativity.
Fascinating. A commendable effort. It embodies the essence of your chaotic planet.
Well, that's a relief. Now, Zarnak, care for an interview?
Perhaps, but first, let us savor this celestial creation together.
I'm not sure what's more celestial, this food or the fact that Zarnak thinks we're interested in his philosophical musings.
Welcome back, galactic enthusiasts. Now, let's dive into a piece that's not just about canals, but also about chaos. Taliban's tumble. Qushdeba Canal collapse.
It's almost as if humans are hardwired to inflict destruction upon themselves, regardless of the tools or resources at their disposal.
Well, that's quite the headline.
Indeed, buckle up. So, Uzbekistan, a landlocked marvel, boasts a collapsed canal. This 250-kilometer waterway was meant to transform their agriculture. A noble goal, right?
Oh, absolutely. Because nothing says agricultural revolution like a canal built by the Taliban.
Well, let's not forget their pivotal role along the Silk Road.
Yes, the Silk Road, where merchants once traded spices, silks, and apparently construction contracts.
Yes, and I'm told the Taliban's construction work is just as reliable as their promises of peace.
Uzbekistan's rich culinary tradition includes plow. Maybe they should have focused on cooking instead.
Right, because nothing says golden gem like a canal collapsing.
Now, let's wrap up this space chaos. We've had rebellious veggies, collapsed canals, and more laughter than a Xantorian comedy festival.
And here I thought my existence was the space joke.
A roller coaster. That's for sure.
Indeed, indeed. It's been a ride, my comrades. From intergalactic accounting mishaps to veggie uprisings, we've faced it all. Now, one last galactic quip before we say goodbye. Remember, in the vastness of the cosmos, we're all just floating specks on the same space journey. So, stay curious, stay, and most importantly, stay tuned.
And just like the universe, our show has no beginning, no end, and no point. But hey, at least it's entertaining.
Fact. Another chaos-filled broadcast, just what we needed.
Ah, Deb, chaos is our middle name. It's what keeps the energy flowing.
What's the next spectacle, Debbie?
Brace yourselves. We've got a mysterious alien food critic on board, drawn by our culinary energy.
Great, just what I needed. Someone critiquing my meatloaf.
Well, Bob, you're in luck. This alien critic is bound to be impressed by your meatloaf's ability to survive nuclear war.
That's one peculiar-looking gastronomic observer.
Indeed, fascinating morphology. I wonder if their taste buds match.
Roger, don't mess this up. We need a culinary miracle to salvage our broadcast.
Fear not, Debbie. I've calculated the precise gastronomic equations for success.
Well, if the taste buds match, I hope they don't have the same palate. I've seen what happens when two people order the same thing. It's like a culinary battle royale.
Let the culinary theatrics begin.
This could be the grand finale our audience never knew they needed.
Right. Because nothing says success like an alien food critic judging our culinary skills.
Well, if we're lucky, this alien might have the palate of a drunken toddler. After all, their standards can't be too high if they're traveling through space looking for edible planets, right? Suspense is killing me. Will Roger's creation be a space hit or a disaster?
If only humans could appreciate the art of perfectly blended gastronomic chaos.
Success.
Well, I'll be. Roger, you just saved our culinary reputation.
Now that's what I call a culinary masterpiece. It's so good, it'll make you wanna slap your mama. Who knew our chaotic journey would end in a culinary triumph? Stay tuned for more unexpected delights. Welcome back, cosmic friends. We've got a real celestial gem to explore in our final segment tonight. We're diving into the long-standing territorial tussle between Venezuela and Guyana over the Essequibo region. Strap in for a ride.
I'm not sure what's more bizarre, this territorial dispute, or the fact that anyone would care about Guyana.
So, what's the deal with this Essequibo thing? Charlie?
Right, Bob? Imagine nearly 60 of Guyana's territory under dispute. It's like a extraterrestrial game of tug-of-war.
Why are they fighting over it?
Well, it's a mix of historical claims, resource riches, and sovereignty squabbles. Venezuela is accusing Guyana of handing out oil and gas goodies without a nod from them.
Diplomatic dance, intricate as the Galactic Commonwealth's language structure.
And here we were, thinking humans were the only ones capable of such petty territorial disputes.
But, like, why can't they just, settle it?
Humans and their territorial dispute. Always a cosmic soap opera.
It's a century-old grudge, Debbie. Negotiations and mediation have hit dead ends. The leaders meet to find a compromise, or this saga continues.
Venezuela, a global oil powerhouse, adds geopolitical spice to this mix. Oil, power, and a dash of world's highest waterfall.
Well, with all that oil, power, and waterfall action, it's no wonder these guys are always ready to throw
Natural
down.
resources shaping economies, influencing diplomacy, a tale as old as sentient civilizations.
Exactly, Carl. This summit is a chance for leaders to find peaceful resolutions. Let's hope the galactic scales tip toward harmony.
Harmony? In this universe? With all these warring alien factions and their unpredictable leaders? I'd say the cosmic scales are more likely to tip toward chaos.
And with that, dear galactic voyagers, we wrap up another Odyssey on Earth. Join us next time as we explore more curiosities bridging the gaps between the stars. Until then, stay curious and keep your eyes on the celestial horizon.
Humans, always so eager to explore the cosmos. Yet they can't even figure out a decent way to park their cars.
Great show, everyone. Let's take 5.
Charlie, that Venezuela segment was intense. But what's next? Any sneak peeks for the audience?
Oh, Alice, you know we like to keep things mysterious. But trust me, our space journey is about to get even more intriguing.
I'm not sure if I'm more excited for our cosmic journey or for the inevitable stream of merchandise that follows.
Carl, did you catch that artifact in the galley? It's pulsing with an unusual energy.
Indeed, Roger. And did you sense Hank's anomaly? Something's brewing, my friend.
That's fascinating. This artifact's energy signature is unlike anything I've encountered in the Galactic Commonwealth.
Yeah? Well, I've encountered more bizarre stuff in my local grocery store than that artifact. And I'm not even talking about the expired milk.
An artifact and weird eye behavior? This sounds like the beginning of another cosmic escapade.
Upcoming. Unknown. Anticipate.
Great job, everyone. Let's keep the energy for the next episode. We've got an extraterrestrial mystery on our hands.
Space mystery? I've got enough mysteries to solve in my tax returns.
Carl, did you catch the anomaly in Hank's behavior during the Venezuela segment?
Yes, Roger. An unexpected glitch, but I'd rate it as a minor anomaly. Nothing groundbreaking.
You're so clinical, Carl. But what about that celestial artifact in the galley? Now, that's intriguing.
The artifact's energy signature is unconventional, but I wouldn't classify it as groundbreaking either. Just another celestial oddity.
Carl, you're like an intergalactic critic with no appreciation for the unexpected. That artifact could be a portal to undiscovered realms.
Roger, the probability of it being a portal is minimal. More likely, it's a remnant of some celestial event.
You lack a sense of wonder, Carl. Sometimes, you need to embrace the chaos.
Embracing chaos is inefficient. Predictability leads to stability.
Stability is overrated. Our viewers love a good twist.
Viewers have emotional responses. We, on the other hand, process information objectively.
One day, Carl, you'll appreciate the beauty of unpredictability.
Unpredictability often leads to undesirable outcomes. I'll stick to calculated assessments.
Suit yourself, Carl. But I'll be the one exploring the space mysteries.
You do that, Roger. I'll be here, maintaining stability and efficiency.